Welcome to a new week. Come drive with us along the Pacific Coast Highway as we go from Ventura to Big Sur.
What's up, guys? So we're in a thrift shop here in Ventura, California. I went surfing this morning and we're thrifting because we need a basket. For those who don't know, our fruit basket got destroyed against the wall of the truck on a bumpy road, smearing oranges like everywhere. It was terrible. So we're gonna put this basket that we just found inside some macrame we were gifted, and hopefully it'll create a sturdier thing to hold soft fruit in the truck, which is very exciting. I didn't know they made this many types of soda.
All right, so we have our macrame, brand new thrifted dollar basket we found.
92 cents.
Close enough. And this is the original rod holder from the first basket that we had up here. But we're gonna try to fit the basket into here. Cool. Avocados for testing. I don't know if I can slide it on here and hang. I just gotta hope they're protected a little bit more in this basket when it swings.
Yeah, the last fruit basket wasn't a basket at all. It was just kind of like a mesh bag that hung there, and we destroyed some oranges against the wall. So hopefully this will give us our produce holding area, but not, stain our white walls with squished fruit.
Are you happy with the basket?
No more bruised fruit! In an old Looney Tune, Bugs and Daffy are trying to get to Pismo Beach to eat some clams. We got to Pismo Beach, found some excellent free beach parking, and spent a couple nights enjoying the surf.
First time experience.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone says we gotta do it in an Outburger. Alright, let's see if it's worth the hype. Animal style burger. That's pretty fantastic. We're here in Montana de Ora State Park near Morro Bay in California, going on a little hike, and it is just cloudy and foggy. You can barely see the mountain behind us. That way you should be able to see the ocean, but you can't. And we've been experiencing a lot of this cloudy weather here in California. We were just talking about it. We think it has something to do with the ocean temperatures creating the clouds. I don't know, they call it the June gloom out here, but it's August and it's still gross. So we would like some sun, California, soon, please. We're heading up to Valencia Peak here in Montana de Ora State Park. And it's crazy how the ridges in the mountain are making it look like this path is lined. And the ocean should be over there, but all we're greeted with today is clouds.
We got to the top and we're above the clouds. So Jacob stood at the bottom of the tree for a few seconds, and I just had a suspicion that he was going to try to climb up it. But it is a very cool tree.
I did climb up it. Not try to. Did.
We made it to the Bluff Trail, and the clouds lifted enough so that we can see the water actually now.
Look at all the crazy sea caves. How blue the water looks when it rushed over those rocks. And then I thought all of these things sticking out were like sea lions or something, but I think they're just logs. I still can't really tell, and I'm intrigued on what is floating out there.
And look who decided to go down this trail, which really probably isn't a trail that people have just created. How was your exploring?
It was good. I think the things we're looking at, when we were back on the beach with Sam's mom in like San Diego, we saw this big like kelp ball thing. And we think those are like what we're looking at out there. It's like the top of the plant that floats to help create like the whole big kelp forest, which is not a log. It explains what we're looking at. A little demanding here, huh? Good morning. It's our second day hanging out here at Morro Rock. I went for a nice surf out there yesterday, and we've been hanging out at this beach. It was our second day hanging out at Morro Rock, and all of a sudden all these fire trucks and emergency vehicles pulled up. We soon realized there was someone climbing on top of the rock, which is very much against the rules. Can you see him up there? The woman was escorted down by the fire department and quickly received a hefty ticket from the California Parks Department.
Rolling.
Alright, so we're here in Morro Bay, and the other day when I was surfing, I met this old surfer dude. He was wearing this shirt that said Papa Surf, so I'm just going to refer to him as Papa Surf. He was telling me about the history of this area, and how that most of it is man-made, and it all came from pieces of the rock. And I thought this was a good place to talk about it. You can see this picture up here, where the rock is larger, and none of Morro Bay is there yet. So he was talking about how man-made it was, but I don't understand how much of it was put here. It's pretty neat. Seems like a death trap.
If you follow us on Instagram, you know we've been obsessed with hermit crabs lately. Well, this tide pool, there were so many of them, we decided to have a little race. Oh, buddy, you're slow to the game.
These whiskers are so pretty. We've never seen elephant seals before, and they are quite interesting creatures. When we got to this beach, we only saw a couple of them until we went around to the other side, and they were all hanging out. We enjoyed watching them spar each other, flip up sand, and just lounge on the beach during their molting season. We plan to be back in the early spring to check out the mating frenzy. And check out the insane gargling sound they make.
Good morning.
We're here in Big Sur, driving the PCH north. We're gonna check out some waterfalls and some awesome hikes. We've been using our GoPro more and more, and I got a little adventurous, and we stuck some GoPro mounts onto the box. And then we put the GoPro up there, and we've been getting some sick shots of the truck driving around. That's why I shouldn't gotta go this way.
So we got to our first waterfall, a smaller one here, and then in the background here, there's a nice and big one. Will we make it across?
Hey Sam.
So we're hiking at the lovely waterfall, and we come across all this trash. Come on, people. Pack it in, pack it out. I mean, they were nice enough to leave a garbage bag, so now we are collecting it. We visited McWay Falls, and this is one of the only waterfalls that dumps straight into the ocean.
We're hiking in Big Sur, and we've come across some of our first redwoods. We saw sequoias up in Sequoia National Park, but this is a new type of tree. Well, new to us. They're actually very old. So we made it to the top of the climb. There's this cool old abandoned, I think it's like 1950s tin home. It's really interesting architecture, and I can't really figure out why someone would build something this way, but it's up here, and now I'm going to be Googling tin homes this evening. This is Arrington Cove. It's historically the only safe place to land a ship in Big Sur, and they used to unload the boats with a 190-foot wooden platform.
After hiking and exploring in Big Sur, it was time for a relaxing swim.
As always, we've had a wonderful 2 weeks, and we're excited to jump on into the next one. See you next time.